my intro. Hello, people of the internet. My name is Flatcap Orsol, and together with my friends over at my Twitch channel, we fight the horde of ancient evil in the cosmos to keep your plants safe. Wait, wrong intro. No, that was good. My YouTube channel is Flatcap Orsol. My Twitch channel is, respectively, FC Orsol. And I've been doing videos on my YouTube channel since September. Lately, it's come to a hiatus. I've been streaming for about a few months. I usually take requests if there are any, and I play PS2 games as well as horror games. But I'll mix it up every so often. I'm joined here with my guest here, Saz from Saz Gaming. Say hi.
Hello.
Anything you want to say?
No. I haven't even got my intro. Haven't really thought of it, but how did you get into Twitch? Like,
yeah, when did you start Twitch?
I haven't done it. I've been starting Twitch a little bit. I've been getting into it a bit, but my upload speed's rubbish, so I can't actually do it. But how did I get into YouTube? I watched someone called Jacksepticeye. I don't know if you know who he is. Do you know who he is?
I'm pretty new to this whole streaming thing, so I don't.
He's on YouTube, and I've been watching him. So then I thought I'd make my own channel. So I did.
More of the guy that got into streaming through Markiplier. So there's that.
Jacksepticeye got off Markiplier. So, and then I watched Markiplier, so I thought I'd set up one.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it since September 2013.
I've started my YouTube channel when I was around September.
What, 2013?
I think so. Okay. Going to the first topic now. Nintendo appears to have made a GameCube controller adapter for the Wii U. I'm pretty excited for the whole new Smash Brothers coming out. Are you?
Yeah. I haven't really. Apparently, Wii U have been on YouTube and taking off their videos, like taking their profit from it, because we are stupid, like, developers, so they took off. So if you upload a video, they take out your revenue and stuff like that. So, but that's why I'm not into Wii U that much, because I don't into Mario.
I've heard that Nintendo was letting up on that though lately. I could be wrong, however. But yeah, it was actually released, this whole GameCube controller adapter through this whole invitational tournament that's going to happen, and I'm actually pretty excited for it. Like, a few big names in the competitive scene are supposed to arrive there, with a few guests of honor as well. It looks like it's going to be pretty good at E3, I think. I mean, I really did enjoy, like, the GameCube when it was, like, still there. Like, when it first released, like, it was just, like, me as a Nintendo kid there. It was just me and Nintendo GameCube and a Nintendo 64 just, like, side by side on, like, a very old VHS TV. I mean, like, it's just really good. But here's the thing, though. Now that they're incorporating, like, a GameCube controller adapter, and with the recent Wind Waker HD that came out for the Wii U, is it possible that Nintendo is, like, trying to get reinvested in the GameCube for ideas for, like, the Wii U, I think? Because I kind of see that. I mean, it did have, like, some really good titles for its time.
But I don't know how you're supposed to record Wii U. Like, other YouTubers are saying to me that they're going to record it, and apparently they've been, like, taking everyone's revenue, so I haven't really thought of recording Wii U. Haven't really looked at the background from it.
Yeah, I've actually seen, like, some Wind Waker videos, so I think they're starting to let up a bit on that. entire thing. So, but
Okay.
anyway, I don't know if you knew this, but they came out with like the trailer for the GameCube controller adapter, and it's basically like this whole like tense moment where you just like see all this cool stuff happening. Like you see Link, you see like Mario, and at the end, the music changes to like some sort of like I don't know, just like slow moving, just like jazz music that you'd see for like a sexy like commercial or something like that. It's oh yeah. Then it shows the adapter, and then everybody's just like freaking out in the comment section about it. Oh man.
I look at the controller now. It looks quite good. Is it?
It looks...
That just made this or something.
You mean did they just make something like that?
Or did it just make the controller for it? Like, it looks like a more fashioned one.
Well, the entire competitive scene of Super Smash Bros. And hang on. What do you have on your hat? It's a button called Wild Seed. Hey, it was from a comic for a comic series that a friend of mine does. I can't remember the site or anything for it though, which really pisses me off. I'm really trying to get in contact with him again. He's a friend of my aunt's. So that was a question from the chat. Okay. All right. So going back to like the controller idea, it's actually does look like more of like a specialized controller as well, because it's got like the Smash Bros logo in like the middle of it, and I think the reason why they just go with like the regular GameCube controller, like the whole entire base of it, it's because the entire competitive scene actually started around Melee. Right, so a lot of people are really like used to the whole regular GameCube controller.
Yeah. I think because most of the controllers now like just copy their old ones. Like PlayStation 4 just copied like a little bit of the old one, and Xbox copied a little bit of the old controllers. So they just copy like they should make a complete new design. I don't know if we actually made controllers before.
Well, that actually is kind of productive yet counterproductive at the same time, because like I think the reason why they just keep with the same controller is it's actually just it's just a case of why fix what isn't broken sort of thing. Nintendo has actually been kind of innovative with their controllers with the Wii U, with like the whole gamepad on the screen and everything. I'm actually kind of interested to see how it all plays out, like on the screen thing. Like when it releases. I don't have a Wii U though, so but I'm hoping to get the 3DS version when it comes out. Yeah. Taking another question from the chat. Is this the famous Orosol? Yes, it is. It is. Thank you very much. All right. Now, moving on. And it's speculated from a post made on the PlayStation blog by Vice President of the company, John Collar, that the PlayStation Plus could be made free of charge. That sounds like an attack in Super Smash Bros. Free of charge for a limited time across all their consoles. Like the PS4, the PS3, PS Vita. So it's like a trial basis, what they do on Xbox X Live. I thought Sony had like a really great advantage over Microsoft, because they didn't really charge for the internet service that they had on their whole gaming platform through the PS3 generation. Look at us talking about the PS3 generation. It's like it was like 10 years ago that it happened, and it was only like a few years ago. Now there's next gen, and barely anybody has anything of those.
I would have a PS4. I always like PlayStation. I don't have the next gen. Yep.
Yeah, I really would like to get a PS4, but like Sunset Overdrive just looks so good. I wish it was like on the Xbox. That's probably the only reason I probably ever get like an Xbox One, Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising 3, and a price reduction without the Kinect. I can call it the No I Spy. Xbox. I don't know. That joke is terrible. I should feel horrible.
Probably. I don't know. I didn't get it.
Well, it's been said that well, this is old news, but it was said that Microsoft was talking to the NSA here, and they have the Kinect camera, which is required with the Xbox One console. So it's got people like really suspicious over Microsoft.
Does that put up the price as well with the Xbox One? Like, because you had to buy the camera.
To have people spy on you?
No.
Would you pay people to look on you playing games? I mean,
to buy the Xbox One and the Kinect, because the Kinect was about £50, I think £100, something like that. So did they put price up for it?
Well, the only reason why the Xbox One is like $500, to my knowledge, is because of the Kinects that it's required to come with right now. Because there's no package that doesn't come with it. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't want the Xbox One. My cousin has it though.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I really think though that like they screwed up like with the D-pad and everything. Because well, not really the D-pad. The D-pad is good. The right and left buttons, they screwed that up because it feels like it's just merged with the controller itself, so you really have to push a little harder on it. It was fine on the old Xbox 360 controller, in my opinion. They did not have to change that around. They should have just fixed the D-pad and just kept everything else the same, in my opinion. Everything else felt all right. Should have also fixed the thumbsticks on it too, because those like felt like they just like jagged into my hands or something like that. But I wouldn't know because if I was using a new controller or whatnot.
Want to know what a huge problem is with the game making scene? The companies that make the consoles and the games make deals to make more money by selling a game on only that consoles instead of focusing on making a good game / console.
Well, I have to agree and disagree with that. Exclusives do play a big part in this whole gaming scene of ours that I am going to make up on the spot right now. Well, yeah, there's exclusives in here, and it kind of sucks that there are exclusives on all gaming platforms. Like Sunset Overdrive is going to be only on the Xbox One, and it looks really awesome. And Dead Rising 3, for some reason, went Xbox exclusive again after Dead Rising 2 became like PlayStation, and like everybody has it now. And PC gets Dead Rising 2. No, Xbox 360 gets Dead Rising 2. PlayStation 3 gets Xbox.
Dead Rising 2.
Dead Rising 2, yeah. Okay.
What's your thoughts about the Xbox without the Kinect?
Without the Kinect, it's still got some problems with the controller. If they come out with a new controller, I might consider buying it because it still got like all the exclusives that I'm interested in. But moving on to a new topic, Sony is not giving out one, but two. Count them, 2 fingers worth of games now on their PlayStation Plus membership through the PS4, starting every Wednesday of the month and ending on the first Wednesday.
Isn't that just trying to make you buy PS4? Trying to make you buy it, get free games.
Technically, kind of, but like when you think about it, like, okay, here's how it works. Like, I kind of screwed up a bit, and I totally did not say that last bit through a script, obviously. But the thing is, you get free games, 2 free games across all platforms: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. The little handheld console too. Oh, that has no games on it apparently. And what you do, what happens is that the first Wednesday of every month, you get 2 new games, but on the first Wednesday of next month, that ends, and you get 2 different free games. So, in a sense, it's not really more of a like 2 free games like you have. It's more like 2 free rentals, if that makes sense, like for a very long period of time.
They also help the devs of the game as well, because they're giving people give reviews about the game, so they'll play it for like a week or 2, or I don't know how long is it, next month. So they get 2 games free until the next month, and it stops.
Yeah, it's like a cycle thing. I enjoy like the concept of it, having 2 free games every so often, because like the PlayStation 4, right? Like not even just the PlayStation 4, like all like the new gen consoles don't have any games, so to speak. Because like I mean it just doesn't work. Like
Will it be popular games?
I think it would be a mix. I think it was a mix between like some of like the games. Like there's some indie games there. There's some big title games. Hams there too, I think. I think it's more on the point of like how generous Sony is at the time. I think I can just imagine like the head of like the rental commission, I'm calling it, just going up, not getting up one day, he just stretches his arms out and he's like, you know what? I feel generous today. I'm gonna give out some free copies of Killzone Shadowfall, because that's the only PS4 game I can think of right now.
Wasn't that new? Oh, what the new game's called? I swear a game came out on PS4 and Xbox One that was really popular for like a little bit. I don't know what it's called. I'll try to find out what it's called. Wait.
I know Assassin's Creed 4 had a version on there on the PS4. And the Xbox One, I think.
And famous Second Son. So that came out on PS4.
Yeah. I think that could be a possibility, but I'm not entirely 100% sure on that.
Did it only come out on PS4?
What was that?
Did it only come out on PS4 and Xbox One?
I think Infamous Second Son is like a PlayStation 4 exclusive, because I don't know if it's I don't think it's like but I didn't really see like Infamous as like an Xbox One title. There's bound to be like more games coming out soon though.
That's H1Z1. I can't wait for H1Z1.
HLZ1?
H1Z1.
H1Z1.
Do you know what it is? You don't like zombie games like DayZ and stuff like that, do you?
I heard of DayZ. Like I've seen like so many videos for it, but I've never really got to play DayZ. Like there's 2 different DayZs though. There's the mod version and there's a re-release version on the PC. So which one are you talking about? Because I've played at least neither of them.
DayZ Standalone, it's a kind of beta. So you have no cars, you have to walk around everywhere. So it's a big map, you have to walk around everywhere. I hate the game because you get killed, then you have to walk around. So that's all you do is just combat and walk.
That kind of reminds me of. I remember seeing something like that on a comic strip.
If you want to record it, you have to record about 2 hours worth to get 20 minutes of it, because you're basically walking everywhere. Or you can like bump into people and talk to them. But DayZ mod, which is for Arma 2, that's a good game because you got cars, you got airplanes, you got everything. You can just travel everywhere. That's a good game to record, like your first impressions of it, because they've got like different mods out for it right now. Like you can make bases. So DayZ mod isn't really like for zombies. It's just for shoot the other people or take their bases and stuff like that. It's just like raiding. But it's better than DayZ Standalone. Much. And then H1Z1 is made by Sony. And they're releasing it in about, I don't know, they said 2 weeks. They said about 4 weeks ago. and they keep on tweeting and saying to us, we will release it soon. Just stop bugging us because they keep on. They're trying to get it out as fast as possible. But they got cars, they got everything like that, and they even started it after DayZ standalone happened. So they got like, but because they had PlanetSide 2, the engine of PlanetSide 2.
Oh yeah.
And it has 1,000 people in the servers. So every server they have is 1,000 people.
And just to clarify, this is H1Z1.
H1Z1.
Like, I'm sorry to say, but that's like a strange name for a video game. Like,
I don't know why they called it H1Z1.
I think it's the scientific term for the virus that's infecting everyone. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and shot in the dark here, because that sounds like a scientific name for it, if that's anything. But speaking of DayZ and Arma, because you know how DayZ was made from Arma, the mob. Well, yes, Arma.
They made a mod on Arma 2. So Arma 2 was made, and the developers made a mod for it called DayZ. So basically, just added zombies and stuff like that in, and it got to a stage where they couldn't add anything else. Like, they couldn't add any more stuff to it, so they decided to make their own game. So they made DayZ standalone.
Yeah. Nah. I want to ask you like a quick question though. Like, what does Arma and Mario Kart have in common?
Nothing.
Nothing? You sure about that?
H1Z1, do you mean the baby of PlanetSide and DayZ? Yes.
Yes.
It was made by PlanetSide people. No, PlanetSide 2 people who made PlanetSide 2. It was made by them. And it's just like a remake of it, basically.
Alright. Are you sure that Mario Kart and Arma have nothing in common?
I'm sure they don't. I mean, oh.
Well, now they're about to have something in common because Bohemia Interactive made an April Fool's joke a while ago that they're going to add a go-kart mode to their Arma 3 game. That just released.
Arma 2.
And the go-kart mode DLC was so in demand that people now just want it so badly that it's going to be a thing now.
Really?
And the trailer was like a Gene Von Claude Damme sort of thing where he's just like standing in at the split and it's just like a serious soldier just having like a long like a very deep speech, and then it's just him riding a go-kart after that, and it just takes up this entire seriousness of it.
I don't know why they had a go-kart do it. Like, I went on Arma 3 like 2 days ago, and it had like a go-kart at the top left, and I watched a YouTuber called PSI Syndicate. He did like a go-kart thing of it, and I watched it, and it was just like so weird. It was only like £1, I think. It's quite good for that. No, it's not, I think it should be free, really, not £1.
Yeah, they just released like the Zeus DLC for the game, where like the admin or the game master, I should say, can control the field while people are still playing in the game itself. So it's
Zeus, yeah, that's
clouds, lightning. Now it's dark. And stuff like that.
I was playing with Zeus like yesterday, just because I wanted to get good at Arma, because I make Arma 3 videos. I wanted to be good at the combat of it. And I was just on Zeus, like spawning guns and enemies in and shooting them. But then I added a go-kart in, and I started driving around in it. But that's what I don't know why they added a go-kart for.
This DLC that they're coming out with the whole entire package, it's just gonna spawn so many modded maps of such.
Oh yeah, they already have got those
inspired
maps,
by just Mario Kart in general, because Mario Kart 8 just released recently.
Is that why they added in?
Maybe.
What do you get? What do you guess think about the stomping land? That dinosaur. That stomp. You don't know about the new games coming out, do you? You just know about like the little games. The Stomping Land is the new game that came out. You like ride on dinosaurs, basically.
That actually is one of the best names I've ever heard of about a dinosaur game. I've heard of the name Turok, and it didn't make any sense. So there's always like the dinosaurs in front. You're like, oh yeah, you hunt dinosaurs. Whereas,
have you heard about the
Land?
forest?
Now that makes as much sense as the Land Before Time. You just know that there's dinosaurs in there.
Have you heard about the forest? The new game has just come out. Like
Forest.
yesterday. Yesterday. Do you ever check like the top 10 on Steam?
No, I don't.
You got the Forest, you got the Stomping Land, then you have Watchdog.
I just like woke up like maybe a few hours ago. Oh, and I had to get ready for this thing. You think I had time to look at Steam? Okay, maybe. That's just an excuse on my part.
The Forest is a good game, but my viewers wanted me to make a video on it, and it turns out that my computer can't run it. So I tried to get into it, and I bought the game, and then I couldn't run it.
Well, what kind of game is it? Is it like an adventure, like explorer type game?
You're basically in a plane. I don't know what the storyline is there, but it's an early access game, and you go down, you crash into like a forest, and you have to like your baby gets stolen by these weird, I don't know what they're called.
Hey, a baby.
As the lone survivor of a passenger jet crash, you find yourself in a mysterious forest, battling to stay alive against a society of cannibalistic mutants. Build and explore, survive in this terrifying first-person survival horror simulation. I don't know if it's a horror, but
that kind of reminds me of like the title that was going to come out for the Oculus Rift. It's where you're supposed to survive in a forest while there's like mutants like just coming after you. I don't know why I pronounced mutants like just weirdly there, mutants. But that was pretty cool. That like, it was just like you had like the goggles on, you could build like your shelters, and you have to like fend off like these things at night with like barriers and stuff like that.
What it is, yeah.
But there's like a lot of survival games like today in this day and age. Like there's been like a bunch of people through I don't know why I said people. I meant to say developers. I'm sorry. There's like people just like texting me right now. Oh God. Oh Jesus. But yeah, there's been a lot of like survival games like God, what is it called? Don't Starve.
There's... Oh, Don't Starve. That's what is that game?
Don't Starve. It's like if Tim Burton wanted to make his own version of Minecraft, basically, except non-voxel and 2D animated.
Oh God.
So it's Orsol, do you even English?
Do you even English? Are you even English? You didn't pronounce it right.
I don't speak English at all. I mean, I'm half English in my family, but that's about it.
Have you heard of the State of Decay?
Oh yeah, that's another popular.
Is that out? Has it been out recently? Because oh no, it's not been out recently.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah,
because I've seen like videos of it months ago.
I ran and clicked on it because I think it's on the top list. Yeah, it is because it's an offer.
Yeah. I would like to play that game.
You need to get into Daisy. Daisy is such a good game. If you like base building and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd probably be dead in the first 10 minutes though.
That's what I like on Daisy standalone.
Let's taking a break from that for a quick second. If you send feedback about the podcast to streamteam@hauppauge.com, you can win some very awesome wristbands.
You guys heard of global agenda? I know what it is. Yeah, go to that. Send them a feedback. Can you put their email? You can. There you go. Done it. I want to win a wristband. I got loads of wristbands.
I want to win a wristband too, because I got like
I got two.
5 here. You can't see them because I kind of spilled some ink on them.
Ink? Invisible ink.
Right. Well, I don't know about Invisible, but I've seen the company of the ink that I bought it from. It was called Acma, something like that.
Is that another
ACME.
joke?
Hey, I don't know. Is it?
He said, I don't know. I don't know what Akma is.
uh,
It was a bit. It was a but to play tuned free to play by.
so
It was a buy to play.
so it's a wait. Is it a buy to play game or is it like a epic voice crack there? Is it a buy to play game or is it like a pay to win game now? Because a lot of free to play games really suffer from that.
I heard H1Z1 was going to be free. I don't know if that's true.
You know what that reminds me of that, actually? That's on PlayStation 4 right now that people can play. Warframe on the PlayStation 4.
Is it? I never heard of that game.
Warframe is like just space ninjas with just like space ninja Power Rangers, basically with a lot of blood and stuff everywhere. That's how my friend put it. Space ninja Power Rangers in space. I played a lot of it before getting into Final Fantasy X.
I don't know how companies was PlanetSide 2 free?
I think it was like I don't know if it my knowledge of PlanetSide 2 is like really limited. Like I was going to shoot a video of it once and it took like hours to download because like I mean there's just a lot of content in that game. And for a free-to-play game. Well, I don't know if it was buy to play or pay to play, this and that, but tomato.
But I don't know how they earn the money off it. Is it from DLCs and stuff like that? Maybe.
I have no idea though, so don't you quote me on that.
I think someone said to me when I was doing a podcast, they said to me that you had to buy clothes maybe on H1Z1, like buy clothes and new weapons.
Buy clothes like using real money or in-game money?
Real money. To buy some clothes, but people probably will do that because
if the game gives the clothes stats, then it's pay to win. If it's just all for appearances, all just like pay money to make yourself look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll just fine.
Pull it out.
Give yourself a big butt like Kim Kardashian. Then I'm fine. Although it comes with a skill called Earth Shatter.
It was
buy to play, and then they realized that they could make more money and changed it to free to play, but managed to stay away from the buy to win by having no exclusive items.
How could they get more money from making it free to play?
I think they sell servers. I think maybe because that's one way I think of. Because that's what one way Minecraft makes money. They sell like server packs to people, so they can run their own servers.
I thought it was companies that set them up, like different companies. So I used to have my own server, and I was like, 2 years ago.
You know what? You know what? Now that I think of it, I think they make their money through the customization options and the armor sets, possibly because people make their own like armies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, moving on though. Taking a wild shot in the dark here. You're talking about DayZ and whatnot. I'm guessing that you're a PC gamer. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, and a PS4 gamer. So.
Yeah, I'm getting into that soon.
Yeah, good. Thank you, imaginary system. And it's like just a big wow when I heard about this, like a big blow from like AMD to Nvidia, basically just like AMD's like Robert Halleck. He said about Nvidia in like an interview that their GameWorks program that allows exclusive graphical features was a clear and present threat to gamers. I'm like, what? Here's the quote from like what he said in the article. He's basically said, GameWorks represent a clear and present threat to gamers by deliberately crippling performance on AMD products 40% off the market to widen the margin in favor of NVIDIA products. Also claiming that often precludes the developer from accepting AMD suggestions and would improve performance directly in the game code and the most desirable form of the optimization. I almost had optimism there for a second. Wow. So, do you think he has like a point that NVIDIA having this feature kind of discredits or like just like sabotages AMD in a sense by having these exclusive features in this?
Well, I got an AMD capture card, but
I have
going to NVIDIA.
well, I have an AMD graphics card HD 78070. I actually had to like copy that for my stream because I can never remember what's in my computer. I just refer to it as the MF01 basically, but
I have like an AMD 6600. It's rubbish. I can run Armor 3 at 1080p. Then I go on to like the forest and I can't even run that. It's annoying. But go back to the subject.
All right. But like it's also like a case in point where you might think this guy here he might be a little too overreacting over this. I think we should move along. Like, what if he's just wearing a tin hat and just warning us about the end of the world? But I did a little more research, and I've also came across some articles on Watch Dogs that ever since it released on PC, people have been having some problems with it, AMD users in particular. So, do you think that Watch Dogs had anything to do with any of this this argument here? Because it's definitely after released.
I wouldn't even try to download or buy Watch Dogs. I know my PC would never run it. So, I've seen Watch Dog. I've seen the game. It looks quite a high graphics game, like GTA 5 and stuff like that.
Or Skyrim with mods.
Yeah, so I think that really, really high PCs would be able to run Watch Dog, not low PCs.
I've actually seen like a few reviews on like Watch Dogs. People have also said that it was a little disappointing on like the graphics end, because I don't know why, but people said that it looked kind of dullish.
Really?
For some reason when it was like at nighttime, but in daytime the lighting effects and everything was just like so superior, like just so like vivid and whatnot. It's just that the nighttime cycle just came up a little short. It's like I don't know.
But every game at nighttime is gonna be so crap, isn't it? Because it's dark.
That is true. But there is like the whole like lighting effects and whatnot. I can't really think of an example of a game that looks good at night right now.
GTA
I'm pretty sure.
Picture at night because it had like lights, little lamps on.
Yeah, you really have to depend on like those lights and whatnot to really. I'm using my hands right now to signify light when I look like a crab right now, but it's it really looks like. Yeah, lighting. It's like everyone is trying. It's like everyone's trying
to. In the
contact
background.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I really can't think of an example right now for the whole like lighting effects. I think Skyrim looked okay at night though.
Did it? I can't really. If I go outside right now, but the quality's gonna be so rubbish as well. It's gonna be better than games probably. no, not better, like rubbish than the games, but
Uh,
you can't really like because you got the sun in the day, and they were like you have to reflect it off the cars and just program it for that. But I don't know.
yeah,
I did see this quote from AMD.
The whole like aspect of I cannot think right now for some reason. Like my mind is just like out of here. The whole entire thing of like Watch Dogs though, there's like so many ads for it. There's so many ads. There was so much hype for it. I saw from a mile away that people were gonna be like disappointed with some of it, but that doesn't mean that it ended up it could have been like that doesn't mean it was a bad game though. I'm not saying that because I can't say that technically because I've never played the game.
Yeah.
But disappointment is always ensured when people overhype something. Like even with Titanfall, people were disappointed that they didn't include some features in it.
Oh.
Like cleanse.
It's been a big step from GTA 4 to GTA 5 with all the quality turning from GTA 4 to GTA 5.
Yes. GTA 5 looks so much better than GTA.
Like GTA 4, and it's just like doom and gloomy because it's I don't know why it was doom and gloomy. You got this tiny map, and then they released GTA 5. You get into the game.
It looked kind of foggish to me when I played GTA 4.
Yeah, you go back to it now, and you're just like, nope, get back to GTA 5 because it just seems like you're gonna be really sad in GTA 4 because it's doom and gloomy. But you go on to GTA 5 and it's like because it's like in Los Angeles, so it's like partying.
To hear more about our things on GTA 4 and how we can't come up with examples for our games that look good at nighttime, follow us on Twitch. Really, do it now.
Why are you gonna follow? Who's there? Revso Rovso underscore
Repso underscore.
Revso underscore. Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, okay.
He's not. Yeah, he didn't. There's like some problems with his PC, I think.
Okay.
It's a shame, really. I would have liked to have him on here.
I didn't talk to him.
Well, you didn't talk to me, and now we're talking like we've been talking for a while.
Anything else about AMD?
Nothing right now, but we haven't left PC gaming as of yet. I want to ask you a question. You're into Arma, DZ, everything else. Have you played Battlefield by any chance? Like, you into that at all?
I have played it, but it's just like Call of Duty, really. That's what I can't. My computer would never be able to run it, but there's a way to try out if your computer runs it.
Yeah, the site canirunit.com or .org.
Yeah. Well, I always go on that and it says I can run it, and then I can't.
Just for the chat here and everybody watching, just Google "Can I run it?" I don't know if it's .org or .com.
But there is also another way that you can test out if you work out Battlefield, if you can run Battlefield 3.
Yeah, isn't there like a benchmark tool that comes with Battlefield or any type of those games? Because I remember Dota came with that. Because like a test thing to make sure you're right.
You can test it now.
Well, I'm asking you if it does.
Oh, I don't know. I always go on, can I run it? And I don't trust it because I go, can I run it? And I get into the game and I can't run it. It says I can run it.
Well, I think like maybe you needed to like mess around with some setting. Thanks, because I had to do that when I was on my laptop. Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to talk about my laptop. It's sitting there in the corner catching dust right now as we speak.
Mine's there. It's got a chat up. Canirunit.com.
That's it. Okay, thank you.
It's a good website, but
it's a good website. Yes.
It says that I can run Battlefield 4 which is like if you can run Battlefield 4 in the best settings, you can probably run every single game in the whole entire world on PC.
Lies. Lies. They said the same thing about Crysis 3.
Really?
If you can run it on if you can run it on the highest settings possible, you can run anything.
Well, I think you can, can't you?
Yes, you can.
But Battlefield 4 is like the best game, like for quality, isn't it?
I don't know. As soon as they release another Crysis, I think it's probably gonna outdo like everything.
I haven't played Battlefield. Well,
if you want to,
okay, go into it. There you go.
Well, if you are interested at all, and if anybody here is interested, Origin and EA is now giving out free copies of Battlefield 3 right now on their On the House program, along with Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year edition, but nobody really seems to care about that. It's like the whole entire like On the House program that Origin is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking on Origin right now, aren't you?
Yeah. I want to see when it's gonna stop.
It's gonna stop soon, I think. Maybe like it's probably gonna be like another few days.
Is it? Oh. But my friend told me that it was free, and I was like, I don't want to install it because I never really enjoyed Battlefield 3.
I actually was.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There you go. Go ahead.
I was actually installing it while I was playing a different game. Well, installing the other game, Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year edition. I'm just like, okay.
How big is it? How big is the file?
I have no idea. I think it's like 30 gigabytes, I think.
30 gigabytes. I'm not installing that. It'll take about 2 days to be installed.
Dude, if you think 30 gigabytes is big, you have no idea how big Titanfall is.
How big is that?
I think it's about like maybe 50. 55.
On PC?
On the PC, yeah.
Really? I thought it was on PS3 and Xbox.
Well, you would have a Git disk to play off of, so there's no installation unless you really want to. Also, I don't think Titanfall is like on the PS4. I think it's only like it is on like the only on the Xbox One. They didn't come up with like a PS4 version. They're actually coming out with like an Xbox 360 version now.
Oh.
But it's being made by a different developer.
Well, my computer would never be able to run any of those games. I could probably run like a 1 gigabyte game.
Oh boy. So wait, how are you able to like play DayZ then? If
Well, no, I'll play DayZ. I can play it at 1080, and when I want to record it, I have to go on like 720. It's really annoying. Is it me, or do computers have good days and bad days? Or do they have like good days where they can run everything, and bad days where they can't run anything?
I try not to blame technology, but if it's out of my hands, I will blame it, because technology can either love me one day or hate me another day. It's like the bipolar or twin brother I never had.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Oh man, dude, it feels so nice today. Nice. Let's just have a good time, all right?" Right. And the other days it's like, "I hate you." Oh.
Yeah, I go to record it, and then some days I can record really good quality, and some days I can't. Like I can record it at 720, and some days I record it at 1080. It's really annoying how my computer changes mood.
I think I've only been like recording in like 720p. I've yet to do anything 1080p related because I'm new to this whole thing.
Well, when you started in September.
I started in like September with my YouTube channel, but only recently, like a few months ago, I started like streaming stuff. By the way, since we're talking about streams, like, favorite, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Hell, follow me on Twitch. Follow this guy too.
Sorry, I'm back. Domo bot 55.
Hi, Domo. Welcome back. All right. Getting back to like the the house program though. Do you think like the on the house program is just like a way of like just like EA trying to outdo Valve on sales for their services? Like because like I know Steam doesn't give away free games, that's for sure.
Never. They have. They give away 2 days. 2 days access of a free game, and that's it.
2 days access. That's more of like a rental, in my opinion, though.
Yeah.
I think we've been over this. What is it? I've actually downloaded Dead Space 1, the first one on PC, through the On House program. We all know as gamers, EA is not as meh with our thus. In my opinion, I just want another SSX Tricky. It's a simple request.
Follow me as well.
Yeah, he has a Twitch channel. He's just started too.
Oh, is he? Okay.
And he's my #1 fan. It's true, actually.
Oh. It's just a way of getting people to go to EA.
So the On the House program, hand gestures, yes. And the On the House program is, in a way you can see it as like EA trying to outdo Steam in a sense, but just giving away free games. In my opinion, I just want another XSX Tricky, and I'll be okay with them. Like, or an HD remake of the first one.
They give away like the Forest and H1Z1 free. Good games.
All right. We're going to be taking a break for a few short minutes, but we will return with some brand new things and some more hand gestures. I don't know what. Right. Welcome back, everybody, to whatever it is we're doing. You remember what we're doing?
It's podcast.
Is that it? You sure that's it?
That sums it up.
Okay. Now I like to record my games, my console games and whatnot. I haven't been able to do so recently, but I know that the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition Plus and the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition and PVR the regular edition, they both use HDMI. They can run it at 1080p. They can run on Mac. They can record in-game chats. Both compatible with the Xbox and PlayStation games. And it comes with both cords as well. It can also record PC games, and allows you to stream via Ustream and Twitch TV. And the main difference between the HD PVR2, the regular edition, and the G Plus is that the Plus can record in 5.1 surround sound, and the HD PVR2 cannot. So if you want the surround sound, you'll have to get the Plus edition for that. And that sounds pretty good, right?
It does to stream on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
It's like I always wanted to stream GTA just a little bit on Twitch.
Yeah, especially
I didn't realize that my upload speed's rubbish. Like, what's your upload speed at? Mine's at 0.70.
0.70.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rubbish.
Are we talking right now?
Yeah.
What is this magic?
But it streams on Twitch and records your PC and your Xbox and PlayStation.
It can like do It can also do like the new gen consoles too, like the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3. As well.
That's good.
Not the PlayStation 3. That's not next gen. I mean the Xbox One. Damn it. Boy, that's swear one for this podcast.
And to get surround sound on the next one, that's good.
Yeah, it's surround sound through the Plus version of the HD PVR.
I never knew what the HD PVR rocket was. Like they tweeted about giving it out for free and to enter it.
Yeah, I think. Did they? I know.
Yeah, the other good reason is it goes on Mac as well. Like you get people who are on Mac. That because sometimes you get like ports that only work for Windows, and it's really annoying for people who are Mac users. Like I had a Mac before. And I really wanted to stream, but I couldn't because I don't know. One of them worked for Mac, I think.
Yeah, the whole like Mac thing was that is like I've like a little experience with Macs. Like there was like a Mac lab in my high school. Well, and I could barely like use anything on there. Like I was just so lost because I grew up with Windows. That's like the one thing I know how to do, and it's Windows stuff. But speaking of the HD PVR rocket, that's more of like a mobile sort of recording device, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's really simple to use too. Like just one click of like a big red button and with some cords attached to, and there you go. You got some recording going on. That can also be used on the Mac too, so it's good for our Mac users. But it does not record in 5.1 surround sound though, so that's sort of a downside. And you can't really use it for live streaming either. It's more for like Let's Plays. As when you need something and that you can pass between your friends and your buddies. That is if you got a channel together and you need to.
It's in 1080p and it's like really small. I think it's about is it like this big? It's tiny.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like portable, and also it doesn't take up much space too on the desk, which is also a good thing. Yep.
Another one.
Right. That's moving on though. Huh. Uh, Dice said in like an article that they will continue support for Battlefield 4 after Hardline releases later this year. That kind of confused me right there when I read that because I thought Hardline was going to be a DLC for or Battlefield 4
Mm-hmm.
because it sounds like a DLC, right?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not that big in the whole shooter aspect of gaming. So I thought that was going to be a DLC, but then I read more into it, and it's actually going to be like a cops versus robbers sort of thing. Like it's like going away from like the whole military aspect, and it's going into like like just like cops shooting up like criminals, and whatnot, like the city.
DICE are the developers of Battlefield.
Yeah, the DICE are the developers of Battlefield.
Mm-hmm. So not like the Hoover.
Yeah, the whole entire thing though is that Battlefield only like released like last year. It's not even like a year old. So
Mm-hmm.
with a new release on the way for a brand new title in the series, do you think like it's just like I don't know how DICE feeling obligated to continue support on Battlefield 4 because it's a brand new.
It's good for the users of Battlefield, so the people who love Battlefield, because they're updating it, bringing new content for it.
It's good to have support.
Mm-hmm. So they don't
Actually,
just
no.
stop it. Like GTA 5, they haven't stopped updating and bringing out new stuff and fixing the what's it called? The bugs for the game.
Bugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that's like Battlefield 4 definitely had bugs on launch. Like a lot of people are having problems with everything.
What's that chat box there? Was it what chat box?
What's that chat box there? I don't know. Is there a chat box here? I don't see a chat box anywhere. All right, all I see is the chat box right next to us. Are you talking about that?
That's the chat box.
Oh, it's that chat box.
No, I don't know.
Okay. But here's another question. Do you think like the continued support for Battlefield 4 would in any way like shape or form like hinder like Hardline's like a development process? Because you would think, right? Because they have like they want to work on a new title, but at the same time they have to continue support on like one like their older titles. But then again, DICE has a huge development crew, from what I've heard. So do you think it like hinder the development at all?
I think it's good that they're bringing out new stuff for Battlefield. I haven't really played Battlefield 4. I'm not into those Call of Duty stuff like Battlefield and Call of Duty stuff. I'm not into all that.
Yeah, I'm not really that. It's really like not my thing either. Or Call of Duty. In all honesty.
I want to get those Call of Duty people now to say "Oi."
It's yeah, just imagine. But in my opinion, you have your franchises. I have mine. I'm gonna to. Oh, I'm gonna just like keep at with my games, and you can go and just play with yours.
What
Happy.
games do you play then? What kind of games do you play?
Oh man, that's like 2 hours of conversation right there. I'm into like very like strange games. Like I like to play things that are like really different for me. Like I always want to like just test myself when it comes to games. Like I bought like Catherine when it came out. It's like it's like a strange game for like the Xbox and PlayStation 3. It's basically a survival horror puzzle game / dating simulator by Atlas, basically.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the most difficult puzzle games you will ever play. Just saying. Uh, boy,
Well,
but that's a really old game.
so you like playing old games?
I like to play older games too, which is why I play PlayStation 2 games on my stream. Because PlayStation is, in all honesty, PlayStation 2 was a really good era in gaming,
Mm-hmm.
with all like God of War and everything else.
So what's your favorite game?
What's my favorite game on the PlayStation 2,
Mm-hmm.
or what my favorite game in general?
General.
In general, my favorite game series or game, I should say, was the first and second BioShock. Because that game was just like amazing with like the whole underwater aspect, like that, just the whole entire style of it was just, it just really piqued my interest when I heard about it. I mean, but I wasn't those people who were just like waiting for it. Like I just sort of heard about it when it came out, and I picked it up, and I was just like amazed by the first one. The second one was okay, but it wasn't like as good as the first one. And BioShock Infinite, though, that came out like later on, though, I don't know. It's just it felt like it came up a little short. I mean, it was definitely gorgeous. The whole game, it was really gorgeous the entire way through. It's just that I felt like the I don't know, like it just didn't feel like I don't know how to say it. Infinite didn't really feel like it was like, but then again, I played on the console version all the way through, and I was a little meh with it.
Mm-hmm.
And they went with the whole like time paradox like thing, which is already confusing plot wise.
I don't like old games. I'm not into old games.
Not into old games.
Like, because they don't update it to like the next like graphics, and I just get bored of it. So just to on to the next topic.
Man, it's just like really like. And speaking of like older games and PlayStation 2 games and whatnot, you can watch me stream some of them sometimes around the weekends and Fridays. Just follow my Twitch channel and you'll know when I'm going live, and you can follow this guy here too when he goes live.
If I find my internet's alright.
And be sure to follow Hauppauge's gaming channel for more podcasts and whatnot.
Hit that follow button.
Hit that follow button. Become one of us. One of us. One of us.
The park should really put in what they're playing. Like they should put in like just random game, like really popular game, so you get more views.
Mm.
Like they just put a park.
Yeah.
But
I do know that some games on the PlayStation 2 era are coming to the PlayStation 3.
really?
As like a HD rehamming, like the Kingdom Hearts series. The Kingdom Hearts
What
series
bug?
is like a bug.
Hi. A park. Hi.
Okay. Hey. So getting back to like Battlefield Hardline, again, I was really surprised when they introduced this new concept and happened to have cops versus robbers approach instead of like the whole military war setting that's been used over and over again. You think this will bring in like more players to like the franchise?
I would play that. I like cops and robbers. Like
You go down, boy.
You get to
We're gonna take it downtown. Real nice and easy.
Join the Flapcap gang.
Represent.
Yeah, so I would join Battlefield if they did a cops versus robbers. Be a good video.
Yeah, they actually took some inspiration from Counter-Strike and actually did like some actually added in some hostage situations as well.
That definitely will bring in new players. It'll bring in me.
Missions.
Yeah.
It just sounds really well put together, in my opinion. Like it just sounds like something. No, it's not going to be to PC.
Why?
After the other. I'm joking.
It's not coming. It is coming to PC.
It is coming. It would be weird if it did come to PC. I mean, the other Battlefields were on PC. Why would they exclude the hardline?
No, I don't know into this, but I'm never into like. I never even put any notice in Battlefield and Call of Duty. But Cops and Robbers, I'm into that.
I've actually only been slightly interested in Counter-Strike. I haven't bought Counter-Strike Global Offensive only because of like Gmod and whatnot for extra
It's good
stuff.
stream, I think, like just a quick little relaxing stream. But most of the people are streaming it now.
But Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are streaming it right now because I think it's because of the Face It tournament that's going on.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen most of the people. If I look at my Steam right now, yeah, they're probably playing it right now. Yeah, one person's playing it.
Dude, it got like really dark on your end. Did someone knock out the lights or something?
No, because I have to do that. I got my screen's like right here.
Oh.
So I go into like a big. Look, this is a big white page. Here we go. You see it? And I go. I go on Steam. So it's like giving me light.
That's one reason why I have a desk lamp on my desk, because like every time I tried to record something, everybody was like, "We can't see your face."
I don't like that. It's trying to do your face. You do this because it's in your face all the time.
Up here, people. My face is in this general direction.
But I haven't played Global Offense, but it is good because I watch people stream.
Yeah, my friend is actually like a substitute on a team for the Face It tournament. I hope his team does well, though.
I haven't really never been in one of those teams.
I haven't been in competitive gaming in general, except for League of Legends.
Some people take it really seriously.
I know, though. Like, it gets ridiculous, though, with the competitive gaming scene. Like, people can, like, I think I remember, I remember reading this article where this guy was was like this huge, like, League of Legends player. His lung collapsed, and while he was in the hospital, he asked for his gaming PC, his, laptop. So, with a collapsed lung, in the hospital bed, he's playing League of Legends.
It's like you're saying, get down there, get down there.
That's dedication right there, if I ever saw it. Damned everyone that says otherwise.
I've been playing, like, YouTubers have been doing ATV on ATV, something like that, on Arma 3, because they got that new thing on Arma 3, which is called, what's that thing where you can make game modes by yourself and do
Creator mode?
It's like you can set up your own things and spawn stuff in.
I'm only thinking of creative mode because I've never played Arma before. Because
you said it. You said it once. We're talking about it. You can do Thunder when they're
Zeus
bringing
DLC.
In...
That's it. That's it.
Zeus. They brought out Zeus, and then people have been having their own little groups, and I joined one and had about 100. No, not 100. Sorry, what did I say? 100. Had about 30 people in it. And they're all fighting against each other. And I kept losing because I'm rubbish at the game. But I just decided to leave. And I can't record
it. Yeah. But getting back to Battlefield, though. Oh.
We always go off topic. It's me.
Yeah, we go off. Well, I don't know. I don't really mind going off topic sometimes. But Battlefield is always like the one that has like pretty fantastic looking graphics and destructibility and everything else, and it's multiplayer basically. Do you think DICE will probably up the ante, so to speak, in Hardline?
Do you think DICE? Up the.
Just up the ante, just make more destructible. Like you can collapse like blocks of buildings, but not Minecraft blocks, like actual blocks of roads.
I think they will, because they're gonna try and make cops and robbers, aren't they? Because to get more people in it. So they're gonna add more buildings and stuff in. Is that it?
Something like that. I saw like in a, I don't know whether it was Battlefield 3 or 4, but I saw this GIF of this guy riding a motorcycle, and he drove in between two enemy like tanks or vehicles. He jumps off, holds out a detonator, header, clicks the thing, explodes it, and blows up both vehicles, getting like a 8 kill streak right there, I think, or like a 6 kill streak, I think.
Well, I think they will try to up it.
You guys should let me podcast with you guys on one of these sometime. I don't know.
Send a message to Hauppauge or
Send a pod. Yeah,
Joe. Send a Los Chicken Nater.
Los Chickenata.
Message Joe. Stream team _ Joe. He's a talk right now in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi. Steam team _ Joe.
Stream Team Joe.
No.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
We'll
give him a minute.
If you've seen him around, hi.
He says.
Message him saying,
"Oh, sup, man."
Something. Saying that if you can join it and why should you join it and what you're gonna talk about and what do you do, stream or YouTube? That's what I did.
I actually messaged him through Twitch.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
So, next one.
Yep. And final one. And man by the name of wait, what?
There's loads more, isn't there?
No, we're on the last topic here.
There's like okay.
Yeah. A man by the name of Yoji Hikawa of Moriguchi City, Japan, is accused of 31 counts of burglary, totaling at approximately 25,500 US. And what was it all for? A Gundam arcade game by the name of Mobile Suit Gundam Bonds of the Battlefield, a pod arcade game where you can actually pilot an actual Gundam. Wow. Do you know what a I'm looking at you and wondering, do you know what Gundam is?
A Gundam. No.
No.
Well, it's good. It's good to tell the viewers as well.
Well,
what it is.
Okay. I'll educate. A Gundam is a form of robot, or giant mecha that came about in the 80s, I believe, through a TV show called Mobile Suit Gundam. And through that TV show, there have been countless anime and TV shows based off of it. And basically, it's a game. It's like the TV show that spawned like the it almost entirely like made the entire mecha genre popular, like giant robots and whatnot. But the series survived basically through Bandai, because they released like Gunpla figures where you could just make like a Gundam like robot figurines and whatnot, like model rockets, except giant robots.
Mm-hmm. So, is this true?
Yes, I've read an article, and this man stole like around $25,500 US as to play this arcade game. And honestly, but you gotta be honest. Like, you'd have to be a diehard fan if you stole money just to play an arcade game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, he's like this guy here. must be really dedicated because like he just up and told the police why he did it, and he didn't even like neglect it. He was like, I spent it to play that game because I grew up in those times.
I just had a Watchdog advert pop up out of nowhere. Sorry.
I'm like,
It's went through.
they're everywhere. Everywhere. Ah, boy. But speaking of like the whole,
have you ever been addicted to a game?
That was my line.
Was it?
Yeah.
Say it then.
I'll answer the question anyway, sir. I've been pretty on and off about games, in all honesty. I've been like pretty much I'm the guy that tried World of Warcraft, but just couldn't get into it. I tried to. Oh, what was that?
You tried to.
I've tried to get into like World of Warcraft, basically. I just couldn't get into it. Like, and this is coming from me, who bought like maybe like 3, 4, maybe 6 60-day passes for it, which is basically like these cards that you get for like 60 days, and like they're like $30 each. I even asked for them for like Christmas and whatnot, and I didn't use any of them. My cousin, the only reason why I played it was because my cousin played it. So what I did was I called him up when I was pretty sure I was just done with the game in general. And when I was done with the game, I just basically called him up and said, listen, I have all these cards here. You might take them off my person. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll take them off. Did you do 11? Did I do 11? No. Did I do 11? Oh, shit.
Yeah, he has to be right back right
second.
now. So, Joe. Okay, this doesn't really work with one person, but he has to be right back just for 2 seconds. While he be right back, lol, follow the stream, check out his channel. There's a little kid that came into his room. You got 3 hosts here.
Why?
I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry.
My mom was just like yelling up the stairs. Like my sister was supposed to watch him, but now I gotta watch him.
Who's the third host?
No, Jen's home.
What? She's home and she's not answering anything. So okay, he's my little brother.
All right.
Sometimes he joins me on stream.
Just doing that.
Boy. I was pretty stupid right now because I completely like skipped a couple of topics here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh my!
You got like half an hour left. We can do this.
We can totally do this. Yeah.
This is normal.
I'll take that.
Getting
You don't need to see that.
That's why I gave it to you.
Okay, what did we didn't go over? Okay. We did that. We did that. Here's the thing that we didn't do. But let's finish up the thing that we already started down here. So anyway, I tried to get into World of Warcraft. Couldn't basically get into Warcraft. But now I guess you could say I am addicted to Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn, because that's kind of my thing now. I really love the game, and it's all thanks to my friend. who got me into it. I really do enjoy my time in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been addicted to a game by any chance?
No, because I change. I don't like keeping it. I don't like staying at one game. I want to switch between different games. I just get bored of it. Like that's good for that's good for a YouTuber really, because they just don't want to keep the same game uploading.
Yeah, that's definitely the way I was going about my games. I always couldn't get really into it. But the thing was, I was kind of addicted to BioShock 2's multiplayer when it was still good. Like there were still people in there. Like if you gave me a revolver in that game, I was guaranteed a headshot. I was that good.
Can I hear music playing? I haven't got a stream open.
I don't hear any music, but that's only because I have the stream on like mute right now, so I don't hear myself echo or say things I said already 20 seconds ago. And honestly, last thing I wanted to make point on this this Gundam story. How long was this game out, and why have I not heard about it? And why does Japan get all the cool stuff?
Yeah, I thought Japan, they've been inventing like robots and stuff like that.
They did. I was about to contradict you on the robot statement. Then I remembered the teacher robot that they created, and I'm like, shit, they did. They did make robots.
Yeah, they did, and we're not doing anything. I like the co-host.
The co-host. Yeah.
Can you not see what he's doing in the background?
He's in the background. Yes. You stop doing that, please.
I just do that for fun.
I know. Could you stop though?
Yeah, someone asked me that already.
Okay. Moving on though. NVIDIA. Moving on to NVIDIA now. After we just we talked about AMD and NVIDIA going at each other for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to upgrade your PC, dude, to like for graphics options and whatnot, I'd say I'd say go to a bank and take out a loan, because they're releasing a new video card called the Titan Z, and it's going to be worth not one, not two, but $3,000.
Are you kidding me? $3,000 for just like
one video card. Apparently, it's the best one that they've ever made, and it's the top notch. It's like the apple of the eye of the sort of things that they've made. At least that's what I think. What is it? What kind of graph?
I'd never buy that. I bet all the YouTube gamers probably, but the people who earn money off YouTube will probably buy that.
Yeah, but sometimes you can get like a cheaper alternative for much less. That can do the job just as well.
Yeah.
It's like, I can play Battlefield 4 at 30 frames per second and on 1080p, but I want to fit 60 frames per second.
I would love to get that, seriously.
The only game I've ever really or truly played in 60 frames per second is probably Killer is Dead. The recent one that came, the PC version that came out, was originally like a console version made by Kodakawa Games.
Yeah, they think that she thinks your name is Joe. I think.
Stop. Okay.
Because it said, "What about Xbox Joe?"
What about Xbox Joe? I think that's a question for
Xbox Joe.
Oh, want to play some games with me? Okay, sorry.
He's saying Xbox Joe behind me. Oh, God.
How good are the HD PVRs?
I should pull out my tooth.
How good are the HD PVRs? Or twos?
Ow!
We spoke about that, but
we did speak about that. The HD PVR 2 gaming edition, specifically the gaming edition, they can the plus. There's a plus version and there's a regular version. They have they can both record in 1080p, and they can stream him to via Twitch and Ustream. So it's pretty decent for a desktop piece. But if you want something more mobile, we'd suggest the Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So since there's nothing here for like video cards and whatnot, and I'm trying not to laugh at what he's saying right now, let's move on. Okay, so we talked earlier about the PlayStation 4. I already know what you think about the PlayStation 4, but what do you like specifically about the PlayStation 4? Matthew, can you please stop?
Can you get rid of him?
I can't. My sister. I can't I mean like.
Hang on, guys, who are watching. We should just go on to what you're saying.
Okay, so anyway, moving on. What do you think of like the PS4? Like, what do you like in general because of it?
I haven't really. I've seen layouts of it, and it just looks exactly the same as the last one, like the PS3, but just different kind of layout for it. Like not completely different. I've always liked PlayStation devices because it's free. Like Xbox, you have to pay to get multiplayer, but PS3 and I think PS4 is free, isn't it?
Well, it's free on like the PlayStation 3. It's not free anymore on like the PlayStation 4. You got to pay for
Isn't
it
it?
now. Yeah, I think it's a little less money than the Xbox Live, but now it's nah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so I didn't realize that PS4 was free to play. No, not free to play. Why am I saying that?
Let's end it now. Oh. Okay. To answer your question, and Simpamamu, I think your name is. Yes, we did discuss Battlefield Hardline already. But we're all out of time right now for this podcast. I'd like to thank everybody who came out to watch us. Don't forget to what was it? Don't forget to send feedback about the stream for a chance to win a Hauppauge bracelet. Don't forget to follow Hauppauge Gaming for more podcasts in the future. This has been Saz Gaming for Twitch. Hello again.
I want to say that. I'm so tired. It's like 1 a.m.
I'm sorry. We're ending it now. So, he has a Twitch channel. You can follow him as well as me. I stream every weekend or so. I will be streaming right after this podcast. So if you would like to see me play Yume Nikki later on, I will be playing that. And
I'll watch you.
oh, well, thank you very much. Okay.
It'll also be put on YouTube.
It'll also be put on this podcast will also be put on YouTube, so you can hear our thoughts on any topics that you may have missed. So I would like to thank you all once again for coming out, and have a nice night, people.
I gotta go to the
Follow
bathroom.
Pog on Facebook, Twitter,
And follow Hauppauge's YouTube.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Go right now.
That's great.